Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here, the Wanderlust CEO. I have my friends Michelle and Lynette from Flyaway Vacations, recent graduates of our Careers on Vacation program. Guys, we are celebrating today. I have all the confetti ready for you. Are you so excited?
Woo! Yes.
I love it. Tell everybody, if you would, a little bit about where your business was before taking Careers on Vacation and where you guys are now.
Well, before we started Careers on Vacation, we really didn't have a business. It was Michelle and I were chatting. It was poolside conversation and dreaming about. We love to travel, and wouldn't it be amazing if we could take our love for travel and turn it into a business and be able to do this on a regular basis and have something that we could learn a living on. So yeah, that's where it started. And today, because of Careers on Vacation, uh, we've created a business. We have a foundation. That's something that we didn't have before. It was simply a dream, and now it's a reality.
That's amazing. I love, and you guys are a mother-daughter team, which I think is so fun.
Yeah.
I love that. What do you guys feel like have been your biggest wins or celebrations since taking the program?
Um, Honestly, taking action on the dream, that's a huge win for us. And honestly, it felt like every step, everything that we were able to accomplish was a win. When we got, approved for our domain, that was a win. When we got our established our LLC, yeah, we're just excited to have our life moving in a new and exciting direction. And yeah, like I said, it just feels like everything is just a little win for
That's
us.
amazing. I love it. And it's just that momentum that you pick up, I feel like is one of those things you got to count those little wins because they add up to the big stuff and now you guys have this
Right.
amazing business, which is great. You guys know we implement a lot of mindset in our program. We're really big on teaching you how to have your first business, all the things that you need to know, and going about it with intention and being mindful. How did the mindset work impact you either in your life or business as you went through the program?
Cindy, that was huge. In fact, we were chatting about that as well recently when we were going over our business plan and making goals and everything. And boy, I didn't think I had as many blocks as I actually do.
Mm,
So Brandon's work program was they were really helpful. I had a lot of aha moments. Um, and it's still I'm revisiting some of his workshops and recalibrating, so to speak, and just getting that stinking thinking. I like to call it stinking thinking. Just get it behind you. You gotta really stay focused, and it's amazing some of the thoughts, the reels that we play in our mind, that really create hurdles. Our own worst enemies sometimes. And so I was surprised at how beneficial having that mindset aspect of Careers on Vacation really would be for me. I think it's been a catalyst, really, not just professionally, but personally as well. So just staying focused and not having the garbage. You know, I have a hard time with social media. Who wants to see or hear me talk on
mm.
social media? And just recently, Brandon covered that again. So just hearing those things and reminding ourselves that we're worthy, we can do it. It's attainable, um, and you just got to stay focused on your dream.
I love that. I love that we get all the gremlins out of the closet, as we like to say. Let's address those mindset monsters, right? It really
Yeah.
it helps you have to clear the field in
Yes.
order to move forward. And it's also I love that you mentioned you go back and listen to some because having the sessions on demand, obviously even after you go through the program, which is great, but mindset work doesn't just happen once. We know this, right? Like you go do the next big thing and here they come again. You go do the next big thing and here they come again. So being able to utilize those tools as you guys continue to grow, I think is a powerful thing. You guys have had the unique experience of being behind the curtain. You've been in class, you've been working with me and all the experts and all the trainers and mentors. So a lot of people watching these case studies are like, what's it really like inside Careers on Vacation? Like, is this the thing for me? And some of them are on the fence about starting. What would you like to share with that community out there about what we do and kind of the behind the scenes? Is there anything you'd like to share on that level that they might want to know before they make their decision?
Yeah, I mean, at least for me, because I don't know anything about, travel and stuff. I've worked for Costco for ten years, so it's completely outside of my wheelhouse. But I've known a lot about social media and stuff like that just by being younger. I don't know. It's just kind of part of my
You
everyday
grew
life
up in it. You
experience.
grew up in it.
Right, right. So, I mean, I had all these skills. I guess I can create a following on social media pretty naturally, but I just didn't wasn't doing anything with it, And I think that careers on vacation, yes, is specific to travel, but I think that overall it's transmutable through any business. Like you can take what you're learning at careers on vacation and put it into any kind of online business. It doesn't have to be just travel. And so I think that, if anybody's on the fence, maybe it's just on the fence about travel specifically, but in order to like grow an online business, I think that, Careers on Vacation just gave just like priceless tools to be able to do that. So I think that's definitely was a tipping point for me, at least, being able to have those skills across the board. So
I love that. Yeah, and you guys were new to the industry. And one of the questions I've been asking recently is it more complicated than you thought it was going to be? And how did Careers on Vacation help you with that?
I would say that it is a little bit more complicated than I was expecting it to be, definitely. Working for like a big conglomerate like Costco, all of those tools are in step. I don't have to think about those. I don't have to think about the customer, contacting vendors, any of that sort of thing. So that did seem like a lot to me, learning that kind of a thing. But it's been cool for sure.
I love that. Lynette, anything to add?
Well, historically I worked in midwifery, delivered babies and worked with clients and had a nice little practice going on. And so that was my comfort zone. So integrating into a field that I was not familiar with at all, selling travel is way different than going on trips. So it's been really exciting and fun to learn an entirely. I think Careers on Vacation is highly instrumental in that introduction piece of it. I don't know that we would have been able to navigate it without Careers on Vacation, honestly. So it was really a catalyst and really important. It wasn't can-coded at all. So I felt like all of the mentors and the workshops, very direct, very clear. I felt like it was nice because we weren't being sold anything. There was no agenda. Just giving you the information that would be helpful for you to get started. Be applicable to anybody who, whether they are already in the business or just getting started in the business. I mean, you could see how it would transcend all of issues. So I found I just can't imagine doing this without having taken Careers on Vacation. Honestly, I mean, we're really excited this year. We have some great goals set for ourselves and real concrete direction. And I don't think that would have happened. Michelle and I are big picture people. We like to dream big and get caught up clouds. And Careers on Vacation has been an anchor, and it's given us tools to stay focused and directed on our goals so that we can actually achieve those things that we achieve.
Oh, I love that. Careers on Vacation is like an anchor because it's like there's so much. I feel like when you're new in this industry, there's so much, and you can go down 87 different like rabbit trails, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna do this or this, and they're.
Oh yeah, we've been doing that.
Yeah, right. And Lynette brought up like the not being sold to. I think that's what's unique about what we do in the industry and why we have such a big following is we're not loyal to any specific host. We're not loyal to any specific process. We know how to scale up businesses, but we always do it from your goals, right? So every business is a little bit different. There's nothing cookie cutter. We never take any percentage of any of our clients' commission, right? So the advice that's coming from us and our team is really in your best interest. And I feel like that is like the gold nugget for if you guys have watched 100 of these case studies or you've watched 2, that is a big piece. And Lynette, thank you for bringing that up, because we rarely talk about that, although we should talk about it a lot more, because we're the only ones in the industry really doing that piece. And I really feel like it's a conflict of interest if I say, hey, Michelle and Lynette, come work for my company and I'm going to give you training and do all of the things. It's great, and some hosts have training, but am I really going to teach you to grow your business to the biggest it can be if I'm hiring you in a fashion to help me grow my business? No, that's a conflict of interest, right? So that's where we do in terms of like, if you're looking, if someone's watching this and going through, should I do this or should I do that path? Careers on Vacation will be like that anchor for you no matter who you work with in the future, or if you go 100% independent. We share all that information with not just Lynette and Michelle, but all of our students. You guys can make decisions that are right for you as you grow your business, because year 1's going to be one growth trajectory, and then there's year 3 and year 5 and year 10. So the lessons that we hope you're learning in this early phase will kind of take you forward. But last question, ladies, would you recommend Careers on Vacation to someone who is in your same position, but specifically, why would you recommend us?
Yeah, I definitely would. I think that, for me, it was like coming out of the blue, right? I wasn't even thinking about starting a business. I wasn't thinking about travel. It was poolside chats with my mom. And she just called me one day and was like, hey, do you want to do this? And it's given me purpose. I mean, I've spent a long time at Costco, and I felt like I've just kind of been floating through life and not really having much to show for a 33-year-old, feeling kind of down on myself. And I feel like this has given me like an opportunity and like a purpose to put my skills with social media to use and marketing and be able to like make something of myself. So I'm excited.
Oh, that's beautiful, Michelle. I love that. Lynette, anything to add there?
Well, I would say if you're sitting on the fence, don't sit long, because it's worth its weight in gold. I think that, like Michelle had mentioned earlier, the skills and the information that you get transcends just travel. Whether you move on in travel or you utilize those skills, those business setups, systems, all of that, it transcends all of that. So it's certainly because our desire and our passion is travel, it works really well. But if you're wondering whether it'll be worth it, don't hesitate. I think life skills generally, whether it's the mindset, the marketing, setting up your business, the how-tos, I mean, there's just so much. And the fact that we could reference it, we could go back and review it, we're still doing that. We're going back to the modules. We're listening to the workshops that are sent out weekly. I mean, the support with Facebook groups, and everyone is so helpful. I just think it's totally being involved in the program.
It goes beyond 12 weeks.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we say the 3 things we do really well are curriculum, coaching, and community. And that community part is something that wasn't on my original list, but has turned into this beautiful, I think, journey. And I want to just thank you guys for sharing your story. And Michelle, I was just, as you guys were both talking, I think that, what you said in terms of like feeling like you're working in the service of someone else, that's going to resonate for so many people, because we're in this post-COVID period where they're calling it the Great Resignation, and people are getting clear on, what do I want for my life, right? Like, I'm spending all these hours, and you're trading hours of your life to give to another company that will never really pay you back in any way. Like, yes, they give you payroll and all of that good stuff, but like, is it part of like your purpose, right? So I love that you shared that. Cool. All right, guys, one more thing for you guys watching. Go visit us over at careersonvacation.com. If you want to have a call with our enrollment team, go to careersonvacation.com/ready now so we can talk to you about what your goals are. We can tell you a little bit about Careers on Vacation and see if it is a fit for you. If it is, we'll talk to you about how to apply for the mastermind program. You get to work with our whole amazing team, as we just mentioned. And not only do you get all the online content, but you get all of our tools and resources for the lifetime of the program. And we're going on oh my gosh, something like 200 plus case studies at this point. You guys are over 200. The team told me like before Christmas, they're like, we already have 200 and some. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that happened so fast. But
Wow.
it's just it's just one of those things where results matter. So if you're thinking about being a travel agent this year and really doing it in a way that's impactful to your bottom line, we would love and be honored to work with you. But Michelle, Lynette, I want to thank you so much for sharing your story today. You're going over to our grad group, so you're not going too far, but I just want to say congratulations. I am cheering for you. I can't wait to see what you do with your amazing new business.
Yeah, thanks, Cyndi. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hey guys, Cyndi Williams here. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all of the other content on our channel. And if you want to follow along and travel with me around the world and see how I run my amazing travel brands and get some great tips on how to grow your own, make sure you check out that other content. I'm going to drop a couple videos here. Click those links. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.